But what would you do, or what would the states do if the money
Why do we have to
isn't
let
resolved?
out our gunpowder? Just what you see, when you are fighting with a powerful forces, you don't let out your strategies. You don't do that. All we have let you know that this money belongs to the state. No amount of intimidation, blackmail, I will go to court. It doesn't matter. Nobody was scared of anybody going to court. When we go to court, it's not their business. All we know, let them come out to say, we have said, we have checked, and this money belongs to them. You see what we will do.
It's very important that perhaps you tell the people how this money is yours, because you have come out to say it belongs to...
If I tell you that now,
yes.
Is that not giving them, letting them know where we're coming from?
No, because you said that the power assets of the state were sold, and
Yes.
that was the proceeds.
Then you will see how we link it to that.
Were they paid for in cash?
That's why we're saying that we will not let you know all this. Everybody saw what happened, how our money was paid to the bank, how it went to Bureau de Change. It was clear. You saw how people gave address in Transamadi, where the Bureau de Change ought to have office where they are not there. Oh, for Christ's sake. This matter has been challenged in court. It was in Court of Appeal. Court of Appeal recently gave a judgment that what the judicial panel of inquiry did was right. When we get to the point where you now get the full details.
When will this point be?
That is not for you, it is for our lawyers.
Okay.
I've always told you that. You know, when you say, what I said, that we'll storm Nigeria. We'll storm Nigeria with this matter. It's not a question of saying, come up with the evidence you have. You don't need to tell us when we'll come up with the evidence. We will come up with the evidence at the appropriate time we think is appropriate.
As passionate as you are about this case, let's just try to come back to a celebration mood again. You're doing 50 and you've done your half-term reports. You've done 2 years already. You're having 2 more years to go. Tell us, what is the plan now that you have, the bigger plan, moving forward to the end of your term?
Well, frankly speaking, you know, you when you came at a time that virtually everything has collapsed, and then you are trying to fix, it's not going to take you just 1 year and 2 years. But what is important to us is that the Rivers people appreciate the level of work we have done within these 2 years. As I speak to you today, after the 29th of this month, we have not commissioned projects. I can tell you that. We have not commissioned projects. What you've seen us do, by the time after 29th, where you'll be commissioning projects every day, every other day, you will now know that really this state is doing quite a lot. But supposedly there are a lot to be done. There are so many projects that need to be done to be completed before my tenure ends. Take for example, could you believe that as a state like this, that has a university, it's a University of Science, that we never had any medical school? Is it? Can you believe that? So as I came on board, I said, look, it's not possible. We must have a medical school. What's the opportunity for us to train Rivers people to be doctors? So, as I speak to you now, that is approved by NUC, and the structure is going very well. We believe, by the grace of God, if the contractors continue to do what they are doing, by December or by January, that medical school will be ready. I laid the foundation. I'm not going to leave one project, or not one. I came on board, I took so many projects that were awarded by the previous administration, and I never changed the contractors. Take, for example, the Transamadi Road that goes to East-West Road, which is awarded by the previous government at about 47 billion or thereabout. It's a major road, Transamadi, and where you have this industrial hub of the state. And there's no way you can abandon that road. But if I was the person concerned, I would have taken it in phases. Because you're talking about funding. I know for a state to award a project of 47 billion. You know what it takes? One project. One project.
You're maintaining that now?
Of course.
How are you funding it?
Every month, through our IGR, The RCC collects at least 1 billion naira. It takes a lot from us. It's not easy. Where a state is confident 1 billion naira for one particular project every month.
When are you looking at completion?
December. They have signed with us to complete December. They are going on with the bridges now. So if it is the kind of government like most state governments or the style of Nigerian politicians how they've always done it. As you come, you're not the one who awarded this.
What difference?
You cancel it. You bring your own contractor. But we are saying no, it doesn't make sense.
What difference and impact will it have at completion? Now that I think the road is perhaps not in a very good shape.
It's affecting business
you
activities.
Want to fix it. You want to fix that.
Yes.
Would you have a spiral of, say, clusters of businesses that will spring up from that?
As it is now, if you know Transamani very well, that's the industrial hub of the state, where you have companies, banks, that's what they are. And so that road now, that having not completed that road is affecting business activities. And even that road going on now is also affecting business, so it slows down business. But again, they know that they have to endure. The government has a good intention, and so government has decided they must complete this road for business to thrive. So it's a matter of being patient. Within a short time, we would have completed that.
You know, I'm a little concerned
Yes.
about the politics, because some people will say that at this...
We need to go to break on that, but we'll come back and maybe talk politics towards the end in the moment. Don't go away.